How's everyone?
All right, guys. If you do ever have anything you want me to talk about over here, just jump into the Discord. There is a Kids News Corner channel, and you can drop whatever articles you want me to talk about. First, we're going to hit up this first article, which is devs should not be forced to run on a treadmill until their mental or physical health breaks. I didn't know too much about this, and I still don't know much about this, but Title dropped this into the Discord for us. So let's get a little read on here. Manor Lord's publisher has hit back at claims the game is an interesting case study in the pitfalls of early access, stating that assuming games can continue endless growth causes so much trouble in the game industry. Responding to a post on LinkedIn from Hinterland CEO Rafael van Lierop, Tim Bender, who heads up publisher Hooded Horse, responded with a lengthy post of their own, suggesting that if the industry is to find a more sustainable path forward, they need to move away from takes like this. And a development also to stay in shape, obviously. Ron. To comment on games not having to always increase player number. I agree with that though, 100%. That shouldn't be the driving force for if your game is successful, is always having more numbers, you know. This is exactly the kind of distorted endless growth / burden of expectations / line must go up perspective that causes so much trouble in the game industry, Bender wrote. Manor Lords just sold 250,000 copies in the last month after selling over 2 million copies in its first 3 weeks. And has a very positive review rating of 88% and a median playtime of 8 hours 48 minutes per player. Very long for a game, especially on a recently released one. Always aim for always. No, oh yeah, I know what you're saying. I mean, you're not wrong, but the point is that they shouldn't. That's what this guy's saying, man. Players are happy, the developer's happy, and we as publishers are thrilled beyond belief. And yet here we are. Manors of Lord is apparently a case study in the pitfalls of early access, because the game has been out for 2.5 months and there have been 3 fairly small patches. One of the patches being called Small here runs over 3,000 words and over 10 single spaced pages, leading to CCUs have plummeted since launch, since launch, and apparently dark reality that some people, after enjoying their purchase of a premium single player title, might decide to go on and play another game. The horror. Market will always plateau at some point, right? And that's what they're what they're saying is at some point you're gonna move on, you know, and do something else, especially for something like an early access where the game even that I'm playing today later is Hades 2. That game is in early access, and I think there's, for a lot of people are going to play it, get their enjoyment out of it, and you know, when there's updates they may come back to it, and then, you know, and when, you know, if they don't on full release they may come back to it, you know. If not, you know, you've already paid for the game. I know that sounds crazy, but like, is what much more do you really need? But yeah, if like your game is good, like people like it, and stuff like that, like what is the next point of expectation, really? Why who's imposing those kinds of expectations on developers? Probably just a lot of journalists and shit. Bender goes on to say that before Lord Manors was released, they had a chat with its solo developer, Greg. I told him that after release he was going to hear from all sorts of commentators talking about missed opportunities because he failed to grow as fast as they wanted, and judging the game as a failure by some kind of expectation they'd formed. I told him to ignore all that, to focus on his core vision for the game, and to keep in mind that the early access road is long, and that he should not feel any sense of pressure from the expectations of others. For both his own health and the stress levels over the coming years, and for preserving the state of calm and peaceful mind that supports his creative vision. Bro, that's amazing. Exactly. This guy actually seems like a fucking level-headed. This Bender guy, and as soon as he's like, before we even went in, I told him this is what it was going to be, and for him, you know, and to me, I think it would be difficult, even having this conversation with the developer. It would still, if I'm the developer, I would still feel it. I would still feel the pressure, man, and it sucks because it's not even the whoever's, you know, putting this pressure, these commentators, you know, whoever. It's not even any of their business to say anything. It's not their game. That's why innovation is better than just grinding out sequels. Shareholders. It's all about investors. That's true. I'm gonna go develop my own game. Yeah, tell us how intense and stupid people treat you. How much nasty things people will say to you just because they believe what something should be, you know? Wow. That's gonna go ahead and be a delete. I was trying to have a sweet conversation with you about people being absolutely douches to you, and you ruined it. Also, why Nintendo is still kicking ass. That's true. I feel like Nintendo is a weird case study as well, because I feel like they're out here. They do things like where they'll make sequels and stuff, but they do them in ways that aren't like. You know, like cash grabs. I mean, they kind of are, but they also just know how to make good games, and they allow the people who are making those games to make good games, but they also allow people to, like, you know, do different things. So if this industry is to find a more sustainable path forward, we need to move away from takes like this. Success should not create an ever-raising bar of new growth expectations. So I think that kind of is a pretty good spot. I don't think there's probably not a ton more here that's gonna be super enlightening, but very, very interesting. I like this article because it does kind of show that there are people within the industry like Tim Bender who has an actual pretty level head on him, and can actually understand, you know, how to cultivate good creativity from, you know, people, while also just being supportive. So you haven't even seen my game, you're already hating. Yeah, well, get used to it, bro. Make a game and it's gonna be so much worse. Netflix is apparently no longer moving forward with a Horizon Zero Dawn TV series. I don't really remember this coming up as a thing, but apparently it is. Apparently they were making a Zero Dawn show, and I'm like, I don't know if this came up before. I don't remember what my take was, but I'm gonna go ahead and say good. I don't really need to see them wandering around for like half of the season, not knowing what to do. Ew. What do you mean, ew? According to a new report on the alleged toxic, bullying, manipulative, and retaliatory behavior of the Umbrella Academy showrunner Steve Blackman, the Horizon Zero Dawn TV series is seemingly not moving forward at Netflix. Wow. Apparently, Steve Blackman, kind of a douche. As reported by Rolling Stones, 12 staffers and an HR complaint have detailed the hostile workplace that was said to have been fostered by Blackman, although the showrunner has said these claims are entirely untrue and completely absurd. Yeah, well, you know, 12 people plus HR, they're all just out to get you, Steve. There's probably no facts there. At the end of the report, it stated that Blackman was offered an overall development deal reportedly worth $50 million at Netflix in 2020, and the Horizon Zero Dawn series was part of that package alongside an original outer space thriller series called Orbital. The Rolling Stones has learned that the two projects are no longer moving forward. The showrunner has a long ongoing and close working relationship with Netflix. Furthermore, Blackman signed a new multi-year agreement earlier this year. All right. Well, again, don't really remember what my initial take was to this, if there was one, but yeah, good. I don't think this is a good idea. If you want to experience Horizon Zero Dawn, I think just play the game. I just don't think this would have. I don't think it would have translated though. Though I wanted to see Chucky Alloy in live action, I did not. Fuck that, bro. That seems terrible. The much-loved factory building game Satisfactory is finally getting a version 1.0 release. I just threw this in here because I love Satisfactory. I've been a backer of their early access from when they first launched. I have really enjoyed the game. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a factory building game, but it's also mine resource to get part whatever, and then use that part to build something else, and use those parts to build something more, and it's a non-stop, endless factory building game where you're just continuously building and building more and more and more, but it is very fun and quite beautiful, really. But so they are going to be releasing their first 1.0 full release on September 10th 2024. Again, just pretty cool. They sold an impressive 5.5 million copies, and they are leaving early access after 5 years, which is I think people see early access and they think that means quick, but it's sometimes it takes some time, because I think even Hades 2, I think they said it wouldn't be leaving early access before the end of the year, so they're gonna have the game in early access probably all of this year, so at least a year. So just cool though, very, very cool. John Cena has announced also that he is going to be retiring from the WWE in 2025, and that WrestleMania 41 will be his last WrestleMania. So I have not watched wrestling in a really long time, but I do know who John Cena is, and I know that there are people who love themselves some wrestling. So I felt like I should touch on this one a little bit. He hasn't retired? Apparently not, man. I don't know who's retired, who's not, because I saw something recently that The Rock is back wrestling again, when I thought he was technically retired and just doing movies and stuff, but now he's wrestling again, or he's not. I don't know. Didn't know he was still wrestling. That's what I'm saying, though, right? But apparently he is. Apparently he's still out there doing the wrestling thing, but not for much longer, guys. Be aware. We'll start with the original story, and then there was a little bit of an update. John Cena has announced his retirement from the WWE and confirmed that his final match will take place at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas in 2025. Okay, so that is going to be at WrestleMania next year. During WWE's Money in the Bank premium live event on July 6th in Toronto, John Cena made a surprise appearance at thunderous applause while donating a t-shirt that read, "The last time is now." The 16-time world heavyweight champion announced his retirement tour. "Tonight, I officially announce my retirement from the WWE," Cena said before the crowd went wild. "I hear a mixed opinion out there. Lots of questions. Maybe right? Like, hey, why here? And I want to talk about that here for a second. I want to talk about Toronto. Matter of fact, I want to talk about Canada. Matter of fact, I want to talk about Canadians." Oh my God. He then went in to thank his Canadian fans for always being there for him, for the good and the bad, and shared that their support was the reason he chose to announce the news tonight. Oh, all right. good comedic timing though. He is yeah, actually pretty good. Pretty good. When it comes to like acting, comedy, stuff like that. I think he's transitioned pretty well. I think you know, it's funny to see like when The Rock kind of moved over, and like when he first started, I was like, man, wrestlers can't be movie stars or can't even be actors really. And then The Rock kind of like his first couple of roles bad, and then he kind of has built, you know, and paved the way for more wrestlers to get into doing stuff like that, where now John Cena's done movies and stuff, and I think he's done a good job. So it's cool. It's always nice to get more fresh faces out there. So there was an update 2 days ago during Money in the Bank post-show press conference. Cena spoke more about his farewell tour and confirmed WrestleMania won't actually be his final match, and that he will be wrestling through the rest of 2025. Okay. So we were lied to. He said the confirmed schedule is very much up in the air, but he hopes to appear in 30 to 40 matches between January and December next year. At the end of 2025, his WWE in-ring competition career will come to a close. However, he will remain in the WWE family in some sort of capacity for an extended time to come. I've always said to the audience that the WWE is my home, and I love it. Just because I physically feel like I'm at my end doesn't mean I need to distance myself from something I love. So there you go. If you are a big John Cena fan, you better make sure you catch him before he is gone. But yeah, it sounds like he'll be wrestling for a little more into next year and through next year at least. So yeah, again, not wrestling, not really my thing, but you know, for some people it is, and I want to make sure that I'm not not leaving you all out there. All right, so Skydance is about to take over Paramount for a quick $8 billion deal. Good Lord, that's a lot of money. Get a little sip of coffee off of that. Sorry, I accidentally scooted my little desk table over here. Yes, that is $8 billion with a B. Billion. Skydance, I think is Skydance the one I'm thinking of. You can do a lot of good with 8 billion. Or you could just buy Paramount, apparently. Maybe Skydance is not the one I was thinking of. It is not. Oh, I was thinking. Yay. That's true. I thought Skydance for some reason was the J.J. Abrams one, but that's like Bad Robot or something. Instead of just making sequels. All right, well, hold on. So Skydance has gained control of Paramount in a deal worth $8 billion. Paramount is the owner of the Paramount Film and TV Studios, Paramount Plus, and CBS, and cable channels, including Nickelodeon, MTV, and Comedy Central. Oh, excuse me. Paramount has a long list of its owned intellectual properties, including Star Trek, Mission Impossible, Top Gun, SpongeBob SquarePants. Under the agreement, Skydance will invest around $8 billion in Paramount, including pay $2.4 billion for National Amusements, which controls the group. A new Paramount valued at $28 billion will be formed, with Skydance founder and CEO David Ellison in place as CEO of the new business. Skydance said its plans to enhance and reinvigorate marquee Paramount and CBS brands while improving profitability investments, investing more in faster growing digital platforms. I don't give a shit about anything else they're gonna say. I just thought this was big news because Paramount has been trying to get bought up for a minute here, and they are officially now going to be bought up by Skydance, and it sounds like it's just going to probably not really do anything. They're probably just gonna lay a lot of fucking people off and be absolute dicks about it. Yay, because that's what you need. Yeah, I don't think I have much to say about this shit, so I'm just gonna keep moving. I talked about it, I think last week, maybe the week before, but Futurama is coming back for a 12th season. And we had a little teaser whenever I was talking about that, but now we have a full season 12 exclusive trailer I have not watched. I would like to take a look. I believe the season's coming out at the end of this month. What is it, the 29th? So Monday the 29th, I think. I don't know. We should see at the end of this. But yeah, let's take a look at this this full trailer now.
We're under attack. Nobody panic.
You heard her! Start panicking!
Impact in 1.
Do you hear something? That explains it.
We came back closer than ever, joined at the heart.
Hola, Tío Bandit!
What kind of hellhole has Leela brought us to this time?
A world of steaming brown coffee.
Coffee?
It's actually quite good.
You drank it? Gross!
Hostile aliens have wiped out several of our remote bases. Here, here, and here.
I've been to 2 of those bases.
The very survival of Earth is at stake.
Deploy the space hooker.
Deploy her? I barely know her. Just kidding. I'm a regular customer.
She looks so natural.
We need backup, so I'm gonna turn the music back up.
Oh no! What is it? Something surprising? Voila!
Most people have a head.
Sure, the in crowd.
Mr. Professor, fuel status.
If I'm reading this correctly, we're underwater.
You're not reading it correctly.
Loser.
An all-new season of Futurama, July 29th.
Oh man, guys, holy moly! All right, sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. I was trying to keep my poker face, but good lord. Plenty, what's happening? This is gonna be good. Yeah, I also love Futurama title. I'll be looking about. Thank you so much, Plenty. And I didn't dislike the last season. It wasn't my favorite, but I thought it was pretty okay. I'm excited to see if they can kind of get some maybe they had to get a little warmed up, get back into it after so many years off. And so yeah, after it'll be at the end of this month, July 29th. Yeah, so Monday, July 29th, the new season will be coming out. And it does look like it could be pretty good. We'll definitely see. If you guys did, I mean, listen, a little plug for myself here, but I'll go ahead and toss it into the chat. If you guys don't know, I have a YouTube channel where I reviewed every single episode in season 12. So if you want to see all of those, they're pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. So I'm excited for it though. I'm wondering if they're gonna drop it all at one time, or if they're gonna do weekly drops again like they did last time. I hope they just do it all at once. Let me just plow through it, Oh, excuse me. Oh. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this next one. So, apparently there's going to be another studio that's being shut down by Embracer. But let me get into the headline seems very all over the place, and I'd like to just let me go through what the actual article is about. The closure of Embracer-owned studios continues. This time, it is developer Piranha Bytes that is reportedly shutting down. German studio Piranha Bytes was founded in 1997 and changed hands a number of times before it was found its way to Embracer via publisher THQ Nordic. That was in 2019. Piranha Bytes is perhaps best known for developing fantasy role-playing series Gothic and Risen, but in recent years it has released science fiction role-playing games Alex and Alex 2. Oh, okay, so Gothic, Risen, and Alex Dev Piranha Bytes is reportedly shutting down. Okay, so I didn't know what the place was called. Earlier this year, Piranha Bytes acknowledged it was in a difficult situation amidst devastating cuts and layoffs at embattled parent company Embracer. At the time, Piranha Bytes said it was trying to find a partner for its next project, apparently not with Embracer. According to German website GameStar, Piranha Bytes shut down at the end of June, but IGN has asked for Embracer to comment. Meanwhile, two former Piranha Bytes developers, Bjorn and Jennifer, have formed a new indie called Pithead Studios and kicked off a video series that promises to reveal what went down with the studio's final months. I don't think I want to know about that, though. I don't. Just leave the past in the past and just start making some great games, guys. Or maybe that's what they're kind of talking about. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But yeah, I've never seen anything from them. But again, always sad to see studios get shut down, no matter how big, how small, whatever. But I am glad to see at least a couple people have already kind of formed a new studio, and hope anybody else who is going to be affected by this is able to find a job quickly. Hopefully they get good. What is the word I'm thinking of? Not incentive packages, severance packages. So hopefully, it's always one of those things, like every time some of this kind of stuff comes around, it's always like, I always just hope for the best for the people who are being affected. But yeah, hopefully they find a new job soon, or they're able to do what these other people were able to do and rally themselves up a new studio. Yeah, always sad. I got a couple of videos. Yes, guys, a couple of banger videos, one by one. Ending at least this little section with a movie called Twilight of the Warriors, and I'm telling you, if you haven't seen anything about it, stick around. It's so good. I watched the trailer and I was like, bro, I'm so fucking sold. But first, before we get into that, there is a official trailer for Agatha. Apparently the show is Agatha all along. If you guys don't know, Marvel had a show a couple years ago. Oh god, what was the show called? WandaVision? And they had introduced Catherine Hahn as Agatha, and from there the character has kind of gotten a lot of popularity, so they are giving her own series, which this is the trailer for. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a quick look.
Another beautiful day.
Surprised to see you out here, Detective. Jane Doe. Found her down here by the water.
Cause?
Blunt force trauma.
What happened to you? I have a lead in the case, but can't shake this feeling I'm seeing it wrong.
Is this really how you see yourself? That witch is gone, leaving you trapped in her distorted spell. Claw your way out.
I miss the glory days. She took every bit of power I had, but I can beat that witch again. Well, the gang's all here. Let's hit the road. I'm gonna walk the witch's road. The road is a death wish. Join me.
What witch in her right mind would join Agatha Harkness's coven?
Not looking for right-minded witches, as it happens.
Sweetheart, you okay? Oh my God! Whoa! What's she doing? Where's she going?
All right. Yeah. So I think, you know, it looks fine. I'm not over head over heels about it, but I you know, I'll probably check it out. The more supernatural branch, other than the superhero, yeah, I can understand that. It's a good change of pace, a little bit something different. Hocus Pocus and Werewolf by Night. I think I agree with that. They've definitely kind of promoted this as being a little bit of a horror, like a horror series, but I don't think Marvel's going there with that. But it looks like it could be okay. Catherine Hahn, Aubrey Plaza, I think those are you know, already a recipe for something probably pretty good. So. But yeah, what was it, like September or something, 18th? So yeah, just a couple of months here. Pretty cool. If you guys didn't see, also there was a trailer for Gladiator Deuce. Yeah, I haven't checked out anything about this. I saved this one just for watching on stream. As soon as I saw that there was a trailer, I was like, don't even gotta watch it. I can just put it in, and I know we'll check it out on stream. So let's take a quick look at this as well.
I remember that day. I never forgot it. That a slave could take revenge against an emperor.
Where were you born?
I don't know. I never knew a mother nor a father.
You will be my instrument.
Who are you?
Did you hear that crowd? The greatest temple Rome ever built. The Colosseum. Because this is what they believe in. Power.
General Acacius, there are victories yet still to come.
Rome has so many subjects, she must feed them.
They can eat war.
The arena turns slaves into gladiators, the gladiators into free men.
You have something in you. I knew it from the start.
Did you now?
Rage. That rage is your gift.
A rhino?
Survive! Hold together, and when it charges, break for the wall.
Whose head could I give you that would satisfy this fury?
The entire Roman armies.
Too much.
The general will do.
Rome must fall. I need to only give it a push.
We make it out alive. Alright. Hands on the mausoleum floor. Blood stains the Colosseum doors.
This ring belonged to Maximus. Now I give it to you. What is the dream of Rome? If her people are not free.
I was owned. Now I will control an empire.
I will not waste another generation of young men for their vanity.
Strength among us!
The actor, yeah, Paul Mescal. The Rhino CGI is good. It is good. It is very good. This is interesting. It looks I mean pretty good though. Looks like Fassbender. A little bit, I guess. Literally a Gladiator 2.0. I mean, that's what they're going for. But yeah, it looks pretty interesting. You know, we'll definitely see. It looks like, you know, another Gladiator. So I wasn't sure what to expect, but a bulkier Fassbender, that could be true. I don't know. Fassbender's got a kind of a longer face, I think, man. I think he's got kind of his face isn't quite long enough. But yeah, Pedro Pascal being Pedro Pascal, which I don't know. Yeah, I love Pedro, but I feel like he's getting cast in everything at this point, which is whatever. But you know, I don't know. We'll see. And then yeah, another an appearance by Denzel, which it could be pretty interesting too. So yeah, I saw some stuff about the Rhino fight. I had heard, or I had at least seen something from Ridley Scott saying that the Rhino thing is something he wanted to do for a really long time. So yeah, not upset about that. The daddy version of Timothy, he just everywhere. I mean, listen, I'm all about like if that's the right actor for the right role. I mean, listen, I don't care. And maybe Pedro is the right person for this role. I just don't know. I saw it and I was like, oh, okay. Well, I haven't seen the movie. I don't know, man. All right, so this one Vash dropped in for us, and I don't know anything about this one, but this is Childish Gambino, Bando, Stone, and the New World. I don't know anything about this, but I don't know. I guess it's a trailer for something. So I guess we'll take a look. Let's see.
Hello? Hello? Mail?
Don't move. Who are you?
It's me, Bando Stone, the singer. Starlight, let's make it happen, party monkey. It's not truth or dare, you can party everywhere. Let your party monkey. All right, you don't know who I am. That's fine.
You're gonna need help. I can help you. We have to get to the other side of the island. We can only move in the daytime.
It's a little slow. Why not at night?
Because that's when everything comes out.
A little creepy, but that's fine.
Can you shoot?
What?
Can you hunt?
No.
Do you know how to fish?
No.
Do you know how to set a trap?
I can sing.
You're useless.
Are we gonna die?
Move! Run! We gotta go! I'm fine.
Let's go.
Pick on me like that, great. Don't pick on me like that.
All right. Interesting. So this is I'm guessing You know, kind of an interesting movie. But apparently it's Bando Stone in the New World with a soundtrack done by Childish Gambino, which is just Donald Glover. So pretty cool. I mean, looks like it could be pretty fun. Oahu? You can always tell it's Oahu. I mean, probably, man. I can't. I don't know. But yeah, this looks like I said, it could be fun. You know, I don't think it's gonna be anything groundbreaking, but yeah, interesting, very interesting. And then yeah, last to kind of go through some of these trailers and stuff is, like I said, this is a movie called Twilights of the Warriors Walled In. Like I said, I'm telling you guys, I saw this trailer and I was like, this is good. It's a set for so many movies. Yeah, I mean, it's probably just a beautiful place, and it's, you know, probably why people like being there, man. But yeah, so I wanted to show you guys this trailer because I said I watched the trailer and I was pretty sold. So yeah, here guys, I want you to see this. Just enjoy this.
Hello.
而家呢度我哋係陀地。今日就要你打橫行出去。
Oh man, I loved I love this trailer. It's so it looks so good. It looks like it's gonna be the right amount of fun, action, comedy. You know, there's just everything kind of all built in. After it's gone, that's, I mean, pretty true. Samo, who's is Samo a person? But yeah, so I saw this and I was like, man, I love this. I want to make sure people see this. So apparently he's going to be in theaters. And yeah, I'm very interested in checking it out. The old fat guy. Oh, okay. Dun, 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 dun. One of these guys? Oh, this guy. All right. Sorry. I see, man. Oh, nice. Sammo Hung. That's cool. He's an old kung fu and a kung fu legend. Oh, okay, nice, dude. Well, that's cool that they got him in this. Apparently this is also based off of a graphic novel as well, which is interesting. I like that. I saw it and I was like, I wasn't really expecting much, and I was like, actually, kind of looks like it's gonna be good. So, make sure you guys are checking it out if it's something that interests you. Twilight of the Warriors Walden. Just a couple more quick ones here. Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League Season 2 has been delayed just 2 days before it launches. Now, I will say it's not like they're delaying it very long, but just like what, 2 days before it launches, they did end up pushing it back. Hey, thanks so much for coming and hanging out, Ron. I will see you around, dude. Have a great day. Love you, man. Rock Studios is delaying the release date of Suicide Squad Season 2 days before the new content was set to go live. From a tweet from the official account, apparently. Update: Task Force X will be adjusting the release timing for the new season. Season 2 will be now launching on July 25th. Thank you for your patience. In a post on Twitter, the official account for the game was released was what we just said, moving from the 11th to the 25th, so just a couple of days, but it does kind of keep on giving this game kind of a bad look, as it's already not been doing, it hasn't been doing well for a long time now, but I just thought this was pretty interesting because they were like, again, a couple of days before it was going to set to launch, they were like, we're gonna have to take a pause here, guy. Give a little pushback. Like I said, just a bad look from a game that's already struggled pretty mightily at this point. And yeah, it's bad if people were writing about you having to delay your stuff, but. Yeah, so if you're one of the handful of people who are still playing this game, you're gonna have to wait until the 25th now. Shrek 5 will be released in theaters on July 2026. So I kind of talked about this a little bit earlier on the stream, but apparently there's gonna be a fifth Shrek movie, and apparently I really didn't even realize that they were already on 5 movies. But so after Eddie Murphy previously spilled the beans that it was in the works, Universal has confirmed that Shrek 5 is on the way and even gave it a release date today of July 1st, 2026. Is this actually anything? Or is it it's a 5 with Shrek ears. All right. The official DreamWorks Animation Twitter account posted a teaser trailer with a Shrek 5 logo to accompanying the release date. In addition to the release date, Universal also confirmed to Variety that Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, and Cameron Diaz will all reprise their role in the upcoming film. By the time Shrek 5 comes out, it will have already been 15 years since the release of the most recent mainline Shrek movie, Shrek Forever, in 2010. However, DreamWorks has released a couple of Puss in Boots spin-offs in the meantime, including the critically acclaimed Darling, The Last Wish, which I did hear was very good. So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's some people who are very excited about Shrek 5. Apparently, I need to catch up on the Shreks before that. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I don't really care. That's actually more likely. So... last real quick, Xbox Game Pass is getting a major changes with new tier without day one games and a range of price increases. Interesting. How's this shaking out? I do love when a page gives me the need to know bullet points. Give me the bullet points, and then if I want to read the article, you already got me here. Just give me the bullet points. And I don't even mind that. Xbox Game Pass is Microsoft's all-you-can-eat gaming subscription service, incorporating hundreds of games and day one titles from Microsoft's internal studios, including ABK titles like the next Call of Duty. Similar to Netflix, Spotify, and other services, Microsoft is now increasing the price across all of existing tiers, including consoles, Ultimate, and PC. Additionally, new users will not be able to sign up for Xbox Game Pass for console A new standard tier is coming soon, which will not include day one games, but will include the hundreds of strong back catalog, similar to EA Access and Xbox Live Gold for multiplayer. So, a standard tier that will not include day one. So, how long does it take for something to go from day one to back catalog? Today, Microsoft confirmed to us that the details on the long-expected Xbox Game Pass price increase is well and truly here, but it comes with some major changes to the Xbox console tier as well. Xbox Game Pass is Microsoft, whatever. Microsoft rebranded Xbox Live Gold to Xbox Game Pass Core a short while ago and has done some small price increases over the years. Now we're getting another name change of sorts, as well as a major change to the basic Xbox Game Pass tier, as well as a range of price increases. Soon, Xbox Game Pass for console will be shuttered for new users only. Users currently on Xbox Game Pass for console will be allowed to maintain their subscription, as well as day one games and the hundred of titles in the back catalog. New users on Xbox Game Pass in the near future will be greeted by a new Xbox Game Pass standard. This is more like EA Access, which includes back catalog and does not include day one games. This will be priced at $15 a month, but will also include Xbox Live Gold for multiplayer, now known as Game Pass Core. Confusing. God, this is really confusing. It does not include Xbox Cloud Gaming. Game Pass standard is supposedly launching in September. Good Lord, this is really confusing. From September 12th, 2024, Microsoft will only allow users to stack Xbox Game Pass for console users for up to 13 months using prepaid cards, and the like will continue to function. If you have more than 13 months stacked up already, you won't be impacted. Okay. Do people stack up that much more? Like, I guess they must, right? Xbox Game Pass Ultimate will not be changed, but it will get a price increase. It will still include Game Pass, PC Game Pass, day one games, and hundreds of back catalog titles, as long as Game Pass Cloud Gaming, but it is getting a price increase, and the new price will be $20 a month. PC Game Pass is also getting a price increase from $10 to $12. PC Game Pass will continue to get day one games. That's good. Xbox Pass Core, which was previously Xbox Live Gold multiplayer, gets an annual price increase from $275 from $60, but it remains just $10 a month. The price increases are global. For users with reoccurring bills, the new price will take effect on September 12th. Maybe it's time for Xbox to take a look and figure out a better way of differentiating these things by name or something, because everything right now is just fucking slop and confusing. I read all of these things, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I have no idea what any of them are. Game Pass Ultimate, PC Game Pass, Game Pass Core, Game Pass Standard. Like, it's fucking confusing. And if it's confusing to me, I can't imagine how fucking confusing it is to somebody who's actually trying to do this and who doesn't understand, hasn't read this article and shit. Like, good lord. But all right, so if you are an Xbox Game Pass user, or Game Pass whatever, before, after, whatever thing, just know that there is going to be some price increases and some changes and things like that. So make sure that you're checking out what it is you have, what it is that's going to be changing, and make sure you make updates as accordingly as you need to, whether canceling or whatever. But good lord, man, that is just too fucking much. That's too much. Microsoft really done it this time. No. But yeah, that is going to go ahead and wrap it up for the news today. Thank you guys so much for coming out, and I will see y'all on the other side.